Breaking news, baby dolls! Richard Hart has just tweeted about pDAI once again. Well. Here we go. What is happening out here? I, friends, literally just uploaded a video on the topic of Mindshare and tweeting and people talking. I just made a video, friends. We love Ivan on Tech. Ivan on Tech, Ivan, literally, friends, this is the 4th time he's covered pDAI on a big wick. And as soon as he tweets about it and covers it, I literally go and check the price chart and it's bounced. It's become like a funny meme. And he's actually like, he's starting to notice. He's like, Sommi always talk to me. No. Bro, it literally, it's funny, friends. One of them, it was a 500% bounce from when he tweeted. And Ivan's saying, it's just a 500% bounce. Bro, you guys are all selling your Bitcoin at 50%. Don't come and pretend to me, it's only a 500% of my money. By the way, within 24 hours as well. It's kind of funny in this video as well, friends. He, man, it's the only coin. He doesn't want to talk about PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, EX, PHEX, other P tokens. It's the pDAI. By the way, it's interesting. He goes, is Sommi still bullish on it? I think, bro, there's a lot of coins I like. I wear Pikachu hats, right? What about Hex and PulseChain and PulseX, everything else? What about the other coins? There's no mindshare grab with them. Not anywhere near as much as the you-know-what, the strap-on coin, 1DOF pDAI. Now, friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover Richard Hart's tweet right here. So I've got some actually a lot of juicy news. So his tweet, friends, is basically, he's got it here, right? So he says, the pDAI cancer may be coming to an end. He says 22 hours ago, someone, catty with a big fat strap on, ran the fire function on the ESM module, emergency whatever, something module, right? Emergency strawberries. This runs the cage function in the end contract, which begins a shutdown of the system. The system in shutdown mode is evidenced by live, blah, 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 something, Cody McNerd, friends. Oh, what did I say here? Hey, big boss. It's go time, isn't it? Fred, do you want to know what the funniest thing is? Like clockwork, red candle down, I look over to my Telegram. It's the same losers they come in. You're literally losers. They come in and they just start typing these long paragraphs. Just admit you're wrong. Are you finally going to stop? Can you do this? Can you do that? And all of you like gang up against him. You're like, bro, how many times do I got to tell you no crying in the casino? Thank you for doing that job for me. I was buying the dip. Man, it's kind of funny. So this is what it looks like, friends. I know it ain't pretty. But you know, by the way, friends, it's just got to go another, man, it doesn't have to go that far, bro. You only got to go up another 80% and you're back to just 5 days ago. Damn, man, that's interesting. The liquidity is very, very, very thin as well. So I wonder what people are going to say. The cancer's finally coming to an end. Just to let you know, friends, you can't mint any more pDAI. Okay, you can't mint any more pDAI. I think MakerDAO can, yada, yada, yada. Get the Vaseline. Caddy is about to equip her strap on. Let me know what you think out here. It's just kind of funny, bro. Like, yeah, this is tweet number 34, 35. What's happening here? Also, friends, there was a lot of, what do I want to do? I want to play some Cranky G music for you, friends. Let's crank it. Hey. Oh, yeah, by the way, kind of funny, man. Friends, I've got my nipples pegged. Okay. I'm obviously having a lot of fun. Some of you, man, you're not having fun. Okay. You are like, you're just so consumed by this. It's taken over your being. And this is a guy who pegs his own nipples telling you that. Okay. You're living to hate this thing, which is interesting because, like, why spend all your time hating? Yeah. Ivan, for example, we love Ivan. Ivan's got 50,000 coins on PulseChain to choose from. pRve, pLink, pMaker, PulseChain, PulseX, EHEX, PHEX, T-shares. He's got 1,000 things that he can basically talk about. What's that one thing that gets in his head? pDAI. It's the one thing in his head. It's got mindshare, friends. You've seen it everywhere. Literally everywhere. It's literally as clear as day to me. You know how I know this? Because I saw this with Hex. Also, aren't you mildly curious to know that Eric Wall bought pDAI a few months ago? Yeah, maybe he's down. Maybe he cheated the low. Good. I bought more. Hopefully he did cheat the low. Yeah, this chart did a mild, little, tiny 98% dip. It did 555 come off 555x from the bottom. This is the pDAI pulse ratio. It's back to a value of 36. Man, if it just goes back another 2x here, it's back within the normal range. Very interesting. It's come back here, done a double bottom to eat the wick. Doesn't really have to, but I think it's fascinating to see these things play out, don't you? On the brighter news as well, friends, did you know PulseX flipped Ethereum in 24-hour revenue? That's how low Ethereum's revenue has gone down here. Wow, PulseX. And I heard Incest Answers and a few other people, they covered it as well. So thank you to Mr. Incest Answers Games. Obviously, you can figure out why he's called Incest Answers because he blocked me. That's why. So pretty much PulseX Exchange, which is beautiful, the best casino in the world. Nice buy and burn. Do you have a nice buy and burn? It's on PulseChain as well. Yeah, the price is dog shit, but the buy and burn's cranking up. 6.97%, man. Friends, it's ticking up every day. You want to know why? It's so volatile. There's like all these bots stopping each other out all the time. They're just like taxing themselves to death. It's doing nice volume. Also, it's also the volume routing from pDAI did like 900k volume and then 900k and then a million. It's doing like a lot of trading and volume has been happening out here. The buy and burn is doing lovely out here. The price is very, very cheap. Cheap as chips. Some of you would say, welcome to PulseChain. We love you. I think it's beautiful that the buy and burn has been chewing up all these weekend supply so we can basically have friendship and kindness later. Now, I don't know where this thing goes. I think it's funny. Maybe Richard Hart's tweeting again right here. Remember, friends, just a reminder. Do you remember the Vietnamese kid and his dong? He's dead now. Okay? He's literally dead. You're like, what? That's why people can't even process this stuff, right? They don't even know what to say about it because they go, oh, the Vietnamese kid. No. The Vietnamese kid's gone. The exploit's done. And people are saying, oh, so it's broken and it's exploited. No. Caddy fixed it. But they say, what do you mean she fixed it? The price is down. Well, yes, you're as shocked as we are because she rotated into the Atropa pool. And you're like, why would you do that? Well, I asked her. She goes, because Atropa's going to be the new MakerDAO of sorts. And she said that pUSDC, pDAI, and pUSDT, the P stables are going to peg 1-to-1-to-1, all according to Maria and Atropa. That's what she said. I don't know. That's what she said. It's all they're all pegging 1-to-1. And Atropa's going to be some sort of benevolent MakerDAO kind of thing that's routing all these buy and burn and liquidity out here. So I don't know, friends. We're waiting for the next step. It is fascinating to see. Man, it'd be funny if this thing just breaks back up, bro. You know, we don't need to go far, friends. If you just get back to this 0018, you know what's interesting? This is a 1000x from the bottom. And then 1.8 cents is 10,000x from the bottom. That'd just be funny to see. Now, you know, within the last 24 hours, so let's actually play some angel music for the Copas. No, that angel music's for us. Okay, Copas don't get any music. So, for these losers that came in, I would like to say a big thank you because you were very helpful in helping us just identify when we should be paying attention to the markets, which we actually were. Did you know within the past 24 hours, you've been watching my Twitter and my YouTube and stuff, there was a shitload of free money. You know that, right? If you just look at the ratios, they're literally free money, as free as you can get. Like, I mean, 10x your purchasing power free money. For example, the pWBTC to pDAI ratio, right? It went and traded at 1.7 million. Man, the thing was hovering at 85,000. It was matching the Bitcoin USD price. Spiked up to 1.7 million. Effectively, if you have any people Bitcoin, right, the purple Bitcoin, you have a $1.7 million Bitcoin pretty much. You get to trade it for a pDAI. That's what you do. You use it to turn and if it got back down here to like 40, 30,000, you could then use the pWBTC. So you could use your pDAI to buy the purple Bitcoin, which is just very cool. By the way, it didn't stop there. Look what happened for the lucky people who had PUSDC. It traded as high as a value of 19. This is a 15-minute chart. See, this didn't last long. So while all the Copas were coming out, yeah, people were like, someone showed me they traded like I think 400,000 PUSDC for like 5 million pDAI. So that's like a value of 12. So they were like one of the luckies within this 30 to 45 minute window. Interesting. Congratulations, sir. You basically bought the dip using that because the pools had been thinned out and stuff. Look at this, friends. Right now, there's a giant premium on Atropa. Atropa pDAI went from 5, went all the way to 70, man. 100. My gosh. Like a 20. It's at 40 right now. Teddy Bear as well, friends. Just to let you know, Teddy Bear also traded up near the high. My gosh, these ratios, huge. If you have them and the ratio is still high, you can have a look at it. It's up to you though, because now people are scared. They don't know, oh, is Atropa going to survive, but then pDAI is going to die? I don't know, but your trading ratios, man. But it's literally, isn't it the same story I've told you all the time? The ratio goes up to the top. Everyone's too scared of like doing anything because it's going up. They're like, oh, something's happening. Oh, Atropa's going to keep getting strong and pDAI is going to 0. But yeah, effectively, you could have used them to buy the dip, which is just fascinating out here. That's effectively during this window of time what you would have been doing. So look at this. This went up 8x, which is, yeah, it's pretty cool. Isn't it pretty cool to see that? It's literally just free money handed out. Look at that big spike. Boop. That's huge, man. Like you just got to see. I'll just show you on the chart here because there's a bit of racism from time to time that appears. But yeah, you have to believe in the ecosystem. You just have to hold them. Yeah, bro, this is literally free money. Friends, this is like, I didn't even know free money could exist. It's literally free. By the way, it's still free. It's trading at 190,000. You might assume it just comes back down to whatever it is. But I don't know. You got to deal with it. It's kind of like... But yeah, like why would you buy here when basically what this is saying actually, friends, is that pDAI is right now it is about 2x undervalued. That's what that ratio is saying. If you're trading them, yeah. So for this, but here's the thing, for pDAI for this ratio to get back down here, either purple Bitcoin drops 50% or pDAI goes up 2x. One of them can happen. We don't know. But yeah, this ratio will come down. Hopefully it's from pDAI snapping up. Hopefully. Hoping and coping, you don't know. But yeah, just want to show you, bro, what a week and a half. That is crack. All of them did it, by the way, friends. All of them did it. And yeah, you only had 45 minutes or 120 minutes. And when people woke up, they were still able to crack it. So, I mean, thank you. I don't understand what Katie was doing, but it is what it is, right? But there are a lot of people in my Telegram as well. A lot of you guys, you had all the ratios. You were like, oh my gosh, I get to rotate out. Yeah, like it was juicy, wasn't it? I've got a video coming out later on, friends, which is just interesting. Okay, so what I do is I just cover myself mentally, in case crypto targets don't hit, right? For example, I'm like, oh, I want Ethereum to hit 15K. What if it only hits 8? Okay, I want Hex to hit $2. What if it only hits 30 cents this bull market? You know, I think about numbers like that. I just try to see if I'm exposed. Oh, I want Bitcoin to hit 400K. What if it only hits 150K? I think of those experiments. So one of the experiments I thought of, I go, hey, what if there was a hand me in random stablecoin thing where you put in 10 units of pDAI to get 1 unit of this stablecoin? It's effectively a 10-to-1 dilution. Effectively, it's like pDAI going to 10 cents. Would I be okay with that? Yes, I would. I would be okay with that. But I wanted to gauge the crowd. A lot of people got very, very spicy because they're like, no, it has to go to $1. I hope it does. I hope it does. That's why a lot of these things, friends, they came from the big payday. Okay, so you still win. That's funny. It's just something to think about. It's kind of funny. From here to 10 cents, pDAI is 100x. From here to $1, it's 1,000x. It was just fascinating to me. There are people upset when I go, okay, so you're telling me you are upset if your portfolio bullet here goes up only 100x because you want 1,000. Okay, it is hilarious to me. And yeah, they are. There are people like furious. I'm like, hey man, kind of tells you something, isn't it? It's literally no different to you want Bitcoin to hit 2.5 million this cycle, and then I say, well, what if it only hits 250K? And you're like, ah. You can find out about yourself. Maybe you're not exposed long enough, but just be careful of that because, you know, there's a shitload of risk. Things can go to 0, but it's just something to think about and that makes you upset. Very strange as well. When I'm doing this live, friends, after Richard tweets, this thing is heading up to basically right here again. Oh man, can you imagine this thing just comes back up? My gosh. It's funny. Now, where to from here, friends? PulseChain PLS is still here. We need to do the wank off pattern. I'd like you to please keep reversing up. It's still 75% below SAC price. And PulseX as well. they're not moving, friends. Like, literally, there's no, what are you doing? Like, buy the dip, bro. It's been 4 years. It's just, you know, it's over and over and over again. Groundhog Day covering them. Hex is still cheap. Hex is here. 100x gives you like 60 cents out here. You still have Ink, Inky Boo. Ink pulse ratio is pretty much sideways. Oh, this is just the Ink price, about $1. I still think PulseChain can do like a 50 to 100x from here. It'll be about the 60 to 120 billion for the core coins. I'm hoping the full 100x. I'm hoping that. That'll be like 10 to 20x sack price for Pulse. I hope it's way, way, way higher. I hope. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's nice to get a bit of green on the board as well. Looking at Pulse coin stats. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. This thing was bugged because this thing dropped 70% in a day. Does the whole 267%. You have PulseChain up 4%, 3% and stuff out here. Ooh, EX up 11%. Look at you naughty little girl. What are you doing out there? So, you know what it comes down to, friends. Vitalik is defending Tiffany Fong. Vitalik, come on, bro. Please, Vitalik, please don't go around saving girls on the internet. Please, for the love of God, Vitalik. Like, just come on, Vitalik. You know what I mean? Like, Vitalik, please. All right? And by the way, she would love to have Elon's baby, okay? It's just that she said that her grandma's going to judge her, I think. You know what I mean? So, you would need the Floppy Willy to become... I don't even know what hope is. Can we just get a chub, a semi-chub? That'd be helpful. Man, it comes back here. Usually, friends, these things might have like a vertical thing up, screw around, and maybe just going to come back to the fib. So, right now, we're looking at 5 red months for wBTC. It's almost like everything you're looking at here, no matter what the coin and the story is, it's bad, 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 bad. However, I expect it to change, but what do I know, man? What do I know? I don't know what comes next. No crying in the casino. I don't know the next narrative. But yeah, I've got to guess just like you. I bet you're holding coins that have been doing dog shit nothing for the past 4 years as well. So your opinion means squat just like everyone else. So I'm going to keep charging on. My nipples are still pegged. No crying in the casino. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.